What's going on, YouTube? Proxy back with another video. This one's crazy, and little disclaimer, I'm not sure if I'm the first person. I scrolled through YouTube and tried to find another person that made an actually glitched build uh, on current gen, and I didn't see a single video. So I'm just gonna say I'm the first person to come up with this. How about that? So I'm just gonna get straight into it. Like and subscribe for more. I got a lot of videos coming soon, bunch of build videos. I'm gonna put one out later today on my Catfish perimeter lockdown build. Um, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So you're gonna want to have to pick a power forward, and this is just for this build specifically. You could probably make a lot of different builds with this little glitch that I'm about to show you. Um, but this is just the first one that I messed around with. So that's why I'm showing you this one I just made. And it's pretty crazy. I'm going to tell you this Catfish build is pretty crazy. So you want to pick a power forward. Hand this doesn't matter, jersey number, whatever you want. I picked 91. I made him Dennis Rodman just to further build that Catfish. Uh, so people would see Dennis Rodman and not think I could shoot or nothing. So anyways, yeah, let's get straight into it. You're going to want to pick the yellow-green half-half pie chart. Yes, the yellow-green half-half. Right there. Okay, you're going to want to pick speed. You're going to want to max out your close shot, max out your drive and layup, drive and dunk, post hook, and then put your stand and dunk to a 30. So you get 7 finishing. Then you're going to want to max out your three-point shot, max out your post fade, and then put your mid-range up until you get a 68. So you get 15 shooting badges. And now there's another way to make this build, and if you really wanted to, you could take your steal all the way down, which I'm about to show you. But you could take your steal down, and you could put your mid-range all the way up, and put some to your free throw, and give yourself 18 shooting badges. You could do it that way if you want, or I think you can even do 19. I think it keeps the same name. Maybe you can max it out. Who knows? I haven't tried it yet, but uh, yeah. For now, you're gonna want to put 68 on your mid-range. Okay, 15 shooting badges. You want to put your ball handle up. You want to put your post control up, and then you want to put your pass accuracy up until you get 52. So you have 15 playmaking. Okay, and now I hit 40 in 3 different seasons. I missed the first season, but I put 40. Sorry, I hit 40 in 3 seasons, so I get the extra 3. So I ended up putting it to defense, which I'll show you soon. But so 15 shooting, yeah, and then you want to put up your defensive rebounding. You want to put up your interior. You want to put up your lateral and your block, and then you want to put the rest to steal. Right? Should have 7 defensive. You can go down. You can go all the way down, and this is what I was telling you before. You can go up till you get 6 defensive if you really wanted to. Um, and let me tell you right now, perimeter defense. I have multiple builds without perimeter defense, and as long as I'm up there playing defense on somebody, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get a good contest no matter what. It's just for like late contests. If you're out of position trying to jump at somebody, you might not get as good a contest, but you just put on Intimidator badge. You'll be fine. And this is what I was saying before. You could max out your mid range, and then put your free throw up to get 19. It'll be called something different, but if you wanted the extra shooting badges, you could do that. It's still a Catfish name if you do it this way. It's just not as much. So let's go back down to 68. Put it to my steal, and I want to have a higher steal. And also, one thing you got to make sure you do: take your block down 1 and put it to steal. And you'll see why I did that in a second. Okay, so you should have all these stats right here. If you need to pause, go back in the video, do whatever you need to do to get to this point. Okay, so 7, 15, 15, 7. And then I put 2 to defensive and 1 to playmaking. So, but anyways, Body shape doesn't matter. I picked built. I know Dennis Rodman is not as skinny as I'm about to show you, but so here's where you want to pay attention. Here's the crazy part here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you real quick. If you see, you have a 2.03 height, right? If you go minimum weight, just look at your physicals, okay, and look at your uh, perimeter defense and lateral. You see that doesn't move, right? If I go up and down from 83 to 84, you'll see nothing on the left moves, but on the right, your physicals go from 78 excel and 42 strength to 77 excel, 43 strength. Okay, pay attention to that. Pay attention to that right there. Okay, now we're gonna back out. Just remember that. We're gonna back out, just hit B once, and then we're gonna go down in height. And we go to 2.02 and 2.01. Okay? And now on a power forward, you can only go down to 2.01, right? And that's what you see. You see your 2.01. Now, if you're right there and you haven't clicked down a second time, I'm going to show you, look at your perimeter and your lateral. Okay? And I'm going to go down a second time after I already went down to 2.01. And look at your perimeter and lateral. It's going to go up, watch. Or excuse me, your lateral and your steel. You see how your lateral and your steel just went up one? And I'm still 2.01. That has not changed. Still 2.01. Right? You see how it went up? Now, if you were to go back up to 2.02, back down, you'll see it's there, right? But that's not how you get the glitch. All right? So you want to just back out, go to body shape, pick whatever you want. Go down to 2.03. I also want to show you another thing. So we go back down to the weight. You see the 78, the 70, 42. You see how it changes, right? Same thing as it did before. We're just going to pick minimum weight. It doesn't matter what your weight is right now. But for now, we're just going to pick minimum weight. We're going to go max wingspan. Go max wingspan. And look at your ball handle. You see how that's a 71, or excuse me, a 70 at max wingspan? And so if you were to make this as it is right now, you wouldn't have a 75 ball handle. You'd miss out on the Scottie Pippen and Damian Lillard and other behind the backs, like any of them actually. You can't get any behind the backs besides basic and normal unless you have a 75 ball handle. So, and not only that, you miss out on like the Kevin Durant size up escape, which just came out this season, which is really good, and you know other moves, signature size up, things like that. So max wingspan, remember this, 228, right? 70 ball handle, okay? Now we're going to hit B, and we're going to hit B again. Remember the excel and the strength and the lateral and stuff, that the lateral and steel were at what they were? Right, you back out, you go down to 2.01. I went down twice. If you click it again, your lateral and your steel go up. Now you want to hit A. At this point, you want to hit A, okay? Whenever you get down to that and you go down twice, hit A. You don't have to change the weight, just hit B again, right after that. Okay? And then go back up to 2.03. Follow my steps. Go back up to 2.03. Put your weight all the way down. Okay? You see how now all of a sudden, if you go up from 83 to 84, your strength goes up 1, but your acceleration doesn't go down to 77. Okay? It doesn't go down. You get an extra 1 to acceleration, right? And on top of that, your perimeter defense goes up 1. You see that? Look on the left side. And your driving layup. You see how now that's changed? We were at 2.03 before, right? And that wasn't doing that, right? So now you want to pick minimum weight, okay? Which it doesn't really matter, but this is how you make the build. I picked minimum weight. And then look at this part. So you want to go max wingspan, right? 228. Remember how before we had a 70 ball handle with 228 max wingspan? Now we have a 71 ball handle, which lets us get our 75 ball handle, which unlocks our good dribble moves. And you get to keep your max wingspan and have a 75 ball handle. This is crazy. I'm going to pick post take because it's super cheesy. You can pick sharp take if you want. Sharp take is great. But this is going to be a catfish build, and you don't want to have sharp take on this build. It's going to give away the catfish. You could probably do slash take. You could do slash take or this one, and it won't give away the build at all. And now, if you already haven't jumped forward, if you pick post take, you'll see right here that you get an interior finisher. Yeah, you're seeing that right. I didn't switch builds. There's no interior finisher. So here, let me show you. Let me show you. If you back out, you take the steel down and get 6 total. Right? Go to 37. If you put your mid range up and you put your free throw up, if you want the extra shooting badges, you can go that way, and then maybe even do that. Maybe you can go to 60 and get the 16 playmaking too. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it is called. And now I just want to show you. It's the same thing. Look, 2.03. Look, acceleration goes to a 77. See that? Okay. Now we want to go down. Go down extra time. After you get to 2.01, back out. Go back up to 2.03. Minimize your weight. You'll see. Get an extra perimeter. Yep. Keep your 78 XL. Even if you went up one and wanted to get the extra strength, you still keep your 78 XL. Okay. So minimum weight, maximum wingspan. You see, you still keep your 71 ball handle, right? And this one, still post take if you want, or whatever you want. Honestly, whatever you want to do. I pick post take, super OP. And then boom, a finisher. Okay, so if you didn't want the name interior finisher, I just want interior finisher because I feel like that's more of a catfish build. Sometimes you see a finisher and they're like a shooting, even interior finisher. But yeah, if you want to do a finisher, you can do that too. Get the extra shooting, put the extra 1 to play making. Crazy. Everybody like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. I appreciate all love on the videos already. And yeah, I'll see you later today when I show you my perimeter lockdown catfish build. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next one.